Hello, Mantedlings, it's 630 here, and we will be assaulting Omaha Beach on the American side in a very short period of time. That was a weird accent. Well, anyways, we are doing a battle again. A lot of people requested that I do more of this, so you know what? Let's do it. So, we're gonna wait for it to load up. It should be ready. Anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime. You know what? I'm just gonna cut out, and when it loads, I will continue. Okay, we're back and we're ready to roll. Let's go. And of course, there's always a little bit of lag. Okay, so we're just gonna assault that Omaha Beach right there, and this is gonna be one fun round. You spawn in here on this ship, nothing's changed. It's a mod though, so it's a little bit different, and I somehow ended up here and not on the boat. That's interesting. I'm just gonna hop in here with these four guys. Our ship's giving firing support, so that's good. Alright, let's go. 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 Oh my goodness. Go. Okay, the machine guns aren't firing at it. Okay, never mind. The machine guns are firing at us. Darn it. Okay. At least I'm avoiding getting shot. That's good. German. A lot of people are spawning in as sniper. I don't know why. I guess sniping is a good tactic on this map, especially if you can't break the beachhead. But I just feel that snipers don't really, they don't really get too big of an advantage. I mean, if everyone on your team spawns in as sniper, then basically what ultimately happen is that what basically happens when everybody spawns in a sniper is you will not get any gain whatsoever on this map, because you need the assault and medic class to sort of run up, and wow, there's a whole lot of guys there, and I need to reload. I don't know why they're spawning in as anti-tank, but they are. I actually made it up here without dying. Actually got hurt there, but okay. And I actually got killed. But as I was saying, sniping is not the best option on this map. I mean, if you're on the American side and you're really dying because the ticket bleed is just really killing you, then I guess maybe, yeah, sure, spawn a few people as snipers, keep the machine guns at bay and keep the people up there at the bunkers at bay. But if you're not on the American side and you're on the German side, I guess snipers are okay because you're up there, you could shoot down and take out Americans. I'm just driving this half track here, having a little trouble get up this ramp, but there's basically two ramps you could get up. There's an eastern one and the western one. This one's the western one, and I like this one a little bit better than the eastern one because there's not as many people here, and because there aren't as many people here, you don't get to run into as many problems. And this is really dumb, but I'm just gonna run through all their defenses, but no such luck. But if you take a look at the top right hand corner, you can see that there's ticket bleed inflicted on us right now, mostly because we do not have the majority of the flags. Now, technically the Americans are the ones who have the uncapturable base, because you can consider the destroyer out there an uncapturable base. But with a well-placed, cannon shot, that destroyer can technically be killed and destroyed. Whereas the Germans, they have no uncapturable base. I mean, they have two flags. The first line of defense right here, is where these two bunkers are, and a German garrison way in the back. Now, the German garrison is not the best place to sort of hang around, mostly because you really can't do much back there. And by the time the German garrison actually is assaulted and taken, by that time the Germans pretty much are, they're pretty much done for it. You can't really do much else about that. And there's a lot of people coming in as anti-tank, and that's not a good idea. I'm going to take this guy's assault rifle. The assault class is very useful in gaining ground, but the problem with the assault class is you lose the ability to heal yourself, like the medic class. And depending on where you are, like right there, healing myself would have helped quite a bit, but since I didn't have the option to do so, I ended up dead. But now I'm gonna spawn in as a medic, and we still have a good lead right now. But if we keep up with this failing at taking the first line of defense at the bunkers, we could be in a little bit of trouble. In fact, our tickets are really going down, and you can see how brutal the bleed is on this map, because if the Americans cannot take control of that flag over there that I was trying to catch, or trying to capture, you're pretty much doomed. I mean, right now the Americans have even less ticket than the Germans, and if we don't hurry up and actually try to take one of these flags, we could be doomed. So I'm going to try my best and see what I can do. I'm just going to stay behind here and at least keep this flag neutral, if anything. Okay, looks like we still have control over this flag. But I think I'm just going to camp out here for a little bit longer, because, is that a German? I don't know if that's a... Oh, there we go. See, this is what I meant. The Germans are now going to pour down on this thing, because they know that there is somebody around here, and they're just, trying to hold the flag. So we're just going to stick around, do some stuff right here for a second. Wait for a bit of reinforcements. Okay, there are a lot of people heading up, and since we're getting a lot of reinforcements, I'm just gonna leave. I don't think there are too many Germans left anyways, so I'm just gonna go and make a run for it. You could see how accurate the medic submachine gun is, even out at range. I mean, as long as you stay still and stay in prone, you can make it very accurate. And there I was team killed by a grenade. But now I can spawn over here, so should be good. Now, if you take a look at the tickets right here, you can see that we're still pretty far behind. So if we don't act quickly, and we ended up having to grind down on each other's tickets, we could be in trouble. I mean, how many? We're about 20 tickets down. That's kind of bad, and especially for this map, when the Germans, now everybody is spawning in over there, and at this part of the map, that destroyer out there can't really help us anymore, because it can't really aim its guns. If it aims for the garrison, it might hit this ramp, for instance, and there are a lot of Americans on this ramp, and they could team kill a lot of people. So that's why it's not a good idea, if the Americans have the first line of defense, to call in for artillery, because if they miss, it could be devastating. Just gonna throw my grenades, reload a bit, and the grenades have very, very good range on this game. Oh yeah, by the way, the mod I'm using is Battle Group 42, if you didn't already see that. Okay, looks like we're making a push for the German garrison. I'm just gonna walk up here, just keep firing, keep your hand pinned to the trigger, keep the ammunition full, and you should be fine. There's this also other path over here that you can go through, and it's a better way of reaching the garrison. And I can't believe I actually made it there, but I'm out of ammunition, and that's not good. Okay, I made it here, and I managed to neutralize the flag, and we actually managed to break that 20 ticket lead. Can't talk. We actually managed to break the ticket bleed as well as the ticket lead from the Germans. So I'm just gonna stay here and keep this flag neutralized. If you can't keep a flag if you can't capture a flag on this game, if you cannot capture a flag, you can at least keep it neutralized so that the Germans can't spawn in here. And you can also take a look and see how many of the Germans are dead. Then, if we do this long enough, we might actually be able to cap this thing, because now the Germans have no place to spawn. As you can see, take a look at the map. The Germans, the only place left that they could spawn at is the top, which is the garrison. But now I have neutralized the garrison, and once I neutralize the garrison, they can't spawn up here. And when every German dies, tickets are just going to plummet down, and they're not going to do anything about it. They can't do much about it. Unless somebody comes in here and kills me, I see very little that the Germans can do to really sort of win anymore. They did an okay job at the beginning trying to defend. I see people getting onto the mounted machine guns and trying to beat down on us, which is usually what they do. But today, I guess maybe they just are a little stubborn and decide not to. And that is where the Germans are, and they're manning the what are those? Oh, they're manning those mortars as well as that cannon right there. And looks like we only have a few Germans left, and they can't spawn here, so once they die, they're dead. Okay, there's a guy over there on top of that gun, and I need to get a good shot. Okay, there we go. Headshotted him. So, I think this is about it. We only have a few Germans left, and I'm just gonna rush out here and see if I can kill the few remaining Germans. They have to be around here somewhere. There we go. There they are. There's still a few more Germans left. And I actually got killed somehow or another. And that's bad, because now they could just simply spawn in. But hopefully the Allies are able to come in here and recap that flag. Although it's hard to say, because now once the Germans recap that top flag, that garrison flag, what ultimately happens is every German will start spawning in up there, and we might get pushed back. So I'm going to try my best and run up there as quickly as possible. In fact, I might even take this APC, this armor personnel carrier, and just rush up there as quickly as I can. Even though this is not a good mode of transportation, the APC, it's good for getting around, and it has armor to it, but it's vulnerable to both machine gun fire, fire from airplane machine guns, as well as, you know, the usual grenades and tank cannon shells. But I think they got rid of the grenade. The grenade's actually hurting the tanks on here. And if you take a look at the tickets, looks like every German is dead except for one. And their tickets are slowly getting down because we captured all the flags, and we won this map, or this particular round. And looks like we have taken over the entirety of this map. And their last German is over here. And if we kill this German before the tickets run out, then we will win. And we won. So, that was actually a not too bad of a round. I mean, the Germans did their best, but we managed to take over the garrison, and we ultimately won. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be putting up a few more of these videos. Leave a like or subscribe, and show your support. And hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you later. Bye bye.